Okay. The intro played. Let me get out of this. So, what's up, y'all? It's Iceberg. Um, About to go through this Boxer's Road for Victorious Boxers. That's the mode that we're talking about as far as the career mode. There's a lot. Well, I won't say a lot of Japanese in this, but I'll explain everything as we go. So this kind of follows like the because this is based on a manga from Japan. It kind of follows the timeline in which it sets. You know, like I just keep everything static as is. Obviously, you can kind of tell by that. If you can see, hopefully the glare of my camera ain't that good since I'm using a webcam. I don't have screen capture stuff. But you can see like different, WBC, JBC, WBA. Those are like the boxing associations that are there. So let's create a gym in the U.S. Keep it standard. Go West Side Boxing. I'm gonna go keep everything standard like this just to get on with the game. You have to do like the kilograms to weight conversion to figure out what weight class you want to start off in. Like this can get really in depth. You can like create based on pre-stock boxers in the game, or I just picked him. Kind of create your own, change all of these things like the base. You see like all of these different things that you can change: face, hair, body, clothes. Again, I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, so let's just keep going. Go to yes. So now I can start you off. Let it finish loading. Do its thing. Obviously, I don't know what the hell it's saying right now, but I know I'm going to get to the game in a minute. I mean, I've been through this many times before. Just give it a second. Remember, this is a PS2 game. So, like how they have you set up to kind of like prove yourself. So I'm at this protest boxer thing and become like a quote unquote professional boxer. You turn this down a second. So like you create a schedule. Let me get through all this first with my trainer. Obviously, I mean I care less what he's saying because I can't understand the shit anyways. Obviously, he's like breaking down everything, but it's whatever. So this is after we get through with him, kind of like where the game shines. You can create your own meals. Now they have mode. I have a guide that somebody created that you can kind of sort of understand, like creating your own food, because like you can't have too much of whatever or too few of whatever foods for so like let me check the food. So you like different different foods offer different things. So like let me click like switch it up, change like the different things like donuts or something like that to add to it, and then you can put, let me back out of this. So like go to training, you can select like, let's say we want to do some rope skipping. I can set it for any time of the day because it actually kind of makes some kind of a sense to when you actually do to do these actual things. Like how when fight night, you'd be like, all right, you get like the between like the 4 weeks, you could do like the sparring, which takes like 50% energy, the like sharpening like one of those 6 skills, or you could do like but this one there's a bit more care into how this is done. Like if you do too much within a certain amount of day, a certain amount of time during the day, it can affect your ability. So anyways, let's just throw some stuff up in here so that striking the mitt like that. and do some bench press. I'm just throwing stuff down randomly. All right. Calendar, this right here, you'll see like when you fight next and all that other good stuff. Settings, or if you want to just kind of like have it fly on autopilot, you can set these to a certain level. Like knock it like that, change it, whatever. And then if you want to train like a certain amount, but you can't just like, you see how at the bottom as well, like all of those things change to kind of like throw a workout pattern that kind of fits my meal thing. So like if I want to do power training as well, like watch this. If I max out power, see what happens. You see it added those two under the 14 and 15, stuff like that. You can also do it for like the calendar, like if you want to like have days off. And for sparring, you do that as well. And what if you find yourself like overweight? You got to cut weight. That's what the weight coach is for. But obviously, there's detrimental issues with that. But right now, we're just starting off. We don't need that. So let's just click OK. Oh wait, I don't want it on. I want it off. Click OK. So like, it's showing you like my life is going up, the endurance is going up, stamina, blah blah blah. There's a bigger way of seeing all of this. I'll show you in a minute. Let me get to this loading screen. So like, let me go down here. So it offers like all of these different things. Like speed, average hand speed, sway speed, foot speed, dash speed, heavy punch, solid punch. I mean, it gives you all of this crap. And so obviously, in a perfect world, you'll love to max everything out, but you can't. So there's like an understanding that needs to be made, between like the food and the exercise to make this sing. I ain't even gonna lie and say I'm perfect at it, because I'm not. So let's see like ratings. You can go to any of these weight classes with any, like we have like obviously they're fictional, but USDC, OPBF, so like check it. You can go between like heavy, junior heavy, light, middle. So let's just like pick somebody. So they have all of these fictional characters in here. You have like a champion, so on and so forth, because you can go up and down in weight. And once you establish yourself in a certain weight class, you can start fighting like, who's in that weight class. So you see like the top middleweight for that ranking, for this one, for this federation, for this federation, for this federation. It has like all of these, like we saw the WBA earlier, like a fictional WBA, not the real WBA. WBC, IBF, WBO, JBC, KBC. Obviously it's just like a lot of like leagues, that you can hold belts in. So let me back up. So let me back up again. So strategy. Now this is actually a wait, is this the one algorithm create? You can kind of set like how you want your demeanor of your boxer to be from the first round to the last round. I can't say I've ever really dove into this too much, but I have seen some of its effects when I've worked with it, so it's kind of cool. And then like the rhythm and stuff like that. I have taken Google Translate and made some of that work for me to understand it. I mean, it's worth it because, again, it's fun and I love boxing. So let me back up. Options. So like sound, schedule, exit, your basic stuff. So, I mean, that's pretty much the, say for the gameplay, which is, I would say that Fight Night is more cerebral in that it's more slower paced than this. But I would actually have to say that, like, with Fight Night, I've been able to win fights, kind of like, not necessarily spamming an uppercut, But jab, jab, throw uppercut, and kind of back up. Whereas here, I've had to employ more strategies. So, um, so let's see. I'll actually go into a fight. Hang on. And you go to our boxer route. So what you can do, see all that, your fight style. It is a boxing game. Change all that to trunks. Your glove colors, any and everything can be changed. Your results, names, so on and so forth. Hang on. I'll keep going back to this. Give me a second. I'll keep going on schedule, but I should go to calendar. So I'm gonna set my stuff for that. So the 26th is when I should get my shit pushed in because I haven't bothered training this dude whatsoever. We just went straight through it. Wait a second. It's been a minute since I've played. I'm trying to remember how to start it, but oh well. Let me just stop right there because that is pretty much the crux of the game, minus the fighting, obviously. Well, you know what? All right. I'm taking on the fight now, so I can give it a second. At least I thought I was. Yeah, you see the countdown? We'll let it ride. You can do like scouting reports on like your opponents and stuff like that too. But I'm not even trying to do that right now. While this is waiting, I ain't gonna make it just watch the whole thing, so let me switch off for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Note my weight changed as well. So going into my first fight. Like I said, it's a training fight. Because my fighter's trash, he moves slow. And like I said, I didn't even really put much thought into how he would be as a boxer. So I felt like slow, I throw wide. You can actually change the trajectory of how you throw punches too, if you get more in depth in the game. But so it is a PS2 game, but so like I said, right now the gameplay goes much faster when you have two higher caliber fighters. Like I said, we're two trash boxers right now, just fighting. So throw my uppercuts and stuff like that. I'm missing. Try to hit him with that. I got my head popped back. Standard. It's good boxing. There's strategy involved. But like I said, right now, my boxer right now is pretty damn limited because of he's slow as hell, and I didn't put any care into him. So let me push pause on that, and then I'll switch over to the PS3 one. So I'll switch out of that and then save this and then go from there.